The S&P and TSX Composite Index is made gains this past January, the largest in nearly 10 years. To give us some insight into what's going on is Haley Wooden with Business in Vancouver. And Haley, what can you tell us about this?
Well, we saw gains on the S&P TSX Composite Index of 8.5%. So as you mentioned, the largest monthly gain we've seen in almost 10 years. And in fact, it's the best start to a year, the best January performance we've seen in almost 40 years. A couple of things contributing to this. One would be the price of oil. We've seen those prices rebound, and of course our economy here very closely tied to what's going on in resources. But another factor is the tone that we're getting from central banks in Canada and the U.S. They've indicated that they're going to slow down the rate at which they're increasing interest rates. So for American investors south of the border, rates are low, the loonies at a discount, and Canadian equities maybe saw some depressed prices. So it looks like a pretty attractive time for them to get into the market. The question, of course, is whether we're going to continue to see these gains or whether we'll see a bit of a correction.
Okay. And how about Amazon? Did they have a share drop?
They did. They actually had a really strong earnings report. They released figures for their fourth quarter, and they beat expectations across the board. But despite that, we saw share prices fall by around 5% in overnight trading on some concerns about what's going to happen in the quarters ahead. Amazon indicated that it's having some challenges as it tries to enter the Indian market. In that country, there are some uncertain regulations around e-commerce. But another factor, too, is the rise in shipping costs. Those rose 23% in the fourth quarter, outpacing the amount of sales that they've seen. So all those free shipping discounts they've offered to try and stave off competition from Walmart, they're coming at a bit of a cost.
Oh, okay, interesting. So that's one of the causes. Okay, well, thank you so much for clarifying all of that. That's Haley Wooden with Business in Vancouver.